Hi, this is Michael Orl from MobileBurn.com, and today I have with me the HTC Thunderbolt for Verizon Wireless. This is the carrier's first 4G LTE smartphone, and it's available for $249.99 on March 17th. So let's take a look at the hardware quickly on the device. You can see we've got a large touchscreen, 4.3 inches across the diagonal. That's 480 by 800 pixels. Forward-facing 1.3 megapixel camera. Touch-sensitive controls down here at the bottom. Not too much to see on the left-hand edge apart from the micro USB connector. Up top, 3.5mm headphone jack, a pry point for the rear battery cover, and of course the power standby button. On the back of the device, dual LED flash sitting next to the 8 megapixel main camera. We also have a kickstand here. It's metal and a speaker revealed underneath it. It's kind of cool. And on the right-hand edge, we have the volume control rocker switch. No dedicated camera shutter button or anything like that. In terms of thickness, the device is just a little over 13 millimeters thick and weighs about 175 grams. It's a large device, no doubt about it, but feels pretty good in the hand. A nice curved body on it, it's tapered along the edges, and really good looking too. Good use of metal and different material types. This is soft touch here on the back, and a bit of I guess a dark gray plastic on the front. Really good looking device overall. I've popped off the rear cover of the device, something that's not always easy to do, to show you a couple of different things. For starters, here is the LTE SIM card. This is required to use the LTE data capability of the Thunderbolt. And a little bit harder to see, right here, is the micro SD memory card slot. You can see it's spring-loaded, just click on it. 32 gig card in there. In terms of battery capacity, it's only a 1400 milliamp hour battery, and I say only because most lately have been 1500 on the high-end devices like this, and something much larger than that even. And just because I think it's pretty cool, I wanted to show you the startup screen on the device. Take a look at the home screen. Very familiar for people that have been using Sense and other HTC devices. You have a pinch gesture to move between the various home screens. You can of course swipe as well. Very quick. The processor in this thing really feels snappy. Everything really crisp, good frame rate. Press the home button at any point in time to get back to the center panel, and you can long press the home button to bring up recently run applications such as the mobile hotspot feature. Take a look at this right here. Easily turn it on, and good news for everybody, through May 15th the mobile hotspot service will be free on the Thunderbolt for anybody who picks up one of these new devices. After that, you'll have to pay for $20 a month for a 2 gigabyte allotment of data for the mobile hotspot sharing feature. Contacts, favorites. FriendStream is HTC's system for social networking. You can put Facebook, Twitter accounts, things like that into it. Of course, you can always customize your own home screen panels. This little button down here in the right bottom corner lets you change things. You can set up scenes, which is home screen configurations. You can quickly switch back and forth. Obviously, you can change home screen wallpapers as well. Support for live wallpapers. Let's just take this default one. Now you see we've got a moving wallpaper. Again, change the skin, which has the effect of changing the look of some of the features. You can see a light gray here versus the dark gray we've seen otherwise. And there it is. So now the bottom controls and everything are in a light gray color. It's kind of nice. Widgets. Lots of HTC widgets. In general, HTC makes really nice looking widgets for the home screen, and they're supplying a good assortment of them at this point in time. So we can pull up something like the calendar, and got a couple different ones to look at, different sizes. Having trouble getting to the agenda view, which is the one I like. Scrollable, and of course if you want to get rid of any widget, you just long press on it and drag it down to the trash can. A lot of good stuff in here. You can organize things, and you can also just personalize the phone, changing ringtones and other things like that. Very convenient. way to personalize your phone just from down there in that button. App tray pulled up with the little button here on the lower left hand side. Straightforward, not even any kind of a 3D scrolling look to it. No left and right panels or anything like that. Can change to a list view though. Recent change is the notification area. See a lot more going on here. Not only do you have access to recently launched applications and functions, you of course still have things like the normal notifications like the hotspot configuration or the fact that we've got new Gmail messages. So let's just pull that up so you can take a look at the Gmail client quickly. A lot of good functionality in it. You can switch to labels, say just starred messages. Priority inbox, we'll take a look at one of these messages here with some formatted text so you can see what it looks like. Different font sizes, colors. No multi-touch zooming. Portrait mode support, of course. Tap here to get some other functions for replying, forwarding, things like that. Really a very nice email client. And more recent versions of Gmail having controls along the bottom of the screen rather than having to scroll all the way down just to hit reply or something like that. Much nicer to use this way. We have a new notification. You can see we've got a new visual voicemail message which was sent and one was just received. I just sent one to myself so you could see how the system works. Of course, I can skip back and forth.
How you can skip
Turn the speakerphone on off.
replay messages over and over again.
And once you're done with the message, you can simply delete it. This is HTC's People app. It's Contacts. You can see we've got a couple of things going on here. If you look at the Another Man contact there, you can see a Facebook account's linked up to it, so there's a status update right there. You see a number says 8 for Bob Smith, indicating that you can see right down here 8 messages from Bob Smith. It's really cool because you can go through and see all the different things you've done with a particular contact, all from different views in the same contact record. Here's some Facebook photos from various friends and stuff attached to the Another Man Facebook account. And of course, as I showed you before, everything shows up, all your starred or favorite contacts showed up here in this nice widget. If I jump into settings here, you can see HTC has cleaned it up quite a bit. Number of new things in here. We're running Froyo. Go into software information right there, should see it at the top, yeah, 2.2.1. Go back and look at SD and phone storage. There's a lot of storage in this device right now. Internal phone storage at 2.49 gigabytes. And available space in the SD card, it's a 32 gig card, so that's 29.7. So that's we've got a 40 gig storage capacity in this device. A lot of it's used by some of the stuff in the system, so you can see, out of the 8 internal, we've only got 2.5, but still we're looking at well over 30 gig of available storage right now. I'm going to load up the camera, and you'll notice just how quickly it comes up. Really, very, very fast. You tap the application, it loads quickly, and it just goes. You can see automatically focuses when I move. Unlike a lot of cameras, though, you can't position it and then hold down the shutter button and release it to take the photo. It automatically takes the photo as soon as you hold down the button. I don't really like that as much. Digital zoom controls here at the volume control. Bring up settings. Nice looking system. You see we've got a couple different resolutions to choose from. We're going to go with the 8 megapixel resolution, of course. A lot of different settings, geotagging, face detection, You can turn off the shutter sound if you like. And of course, quick access to things like changing your flash controls or switching into the video camera. Just to make sure we're in HD, video quality right now is 800 by 480, so I'm going to go into 720p mode. And we'll record a quick video, just to take a look. So now we're recording a quick test video. Just move around a bit. And we'll stop it and play it back. Imagine down here will get me to the gallery. And I'll play the video back. Frame rate seems really good. Volume seems a little bit low though. Back to the camera, and we'll jump in and take a look at some of the images. Oh, looks like I could have gone there before. Of course, multi-touch as well. See if I can pinch into a film strip mode. No, doesn't appear to support that. One last thing I want to show you with the camera application is the fact that you can use the forward-facing camera. Say 1.3 right there, 1.3 megapixel camera right there. Pretty clear, a lot better looking than some of the VGA cameras we've seen on other devices.